Green light, let's get it. 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 I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win. Win, 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 win. I'm on 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. Hello, I'm Himothy. I got the recipe. I got the flow. I got the remedy. I know they do. I know they envy me.
Hey everybody. Well, today I'm here at iFly Oceanside to learn something new. I'm going to try to perfect, or at least be able to moderately do, the skydiving skill of sit flying in the wind tunnel. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's two different kinds of skydiving. There's skydiving in the sky where you have unlimited space, and then there's skydiving indoors in a vertical wind tunnel, which is where my daughter Claire and her boyfriend Liam work, and they're going to try to teach me how to sit fly. Now, there's a couple different ways of skydiving, different disciplines. There's the traditional belly flying, which you're basically falling belly first, which is what I'm best at. I've been doing for 38 years. I have almost 20,000 jumps doing belly flying. Then there's head down skydiving, where literally you're upside down, which I can sort of do. Then there's angle flying, which is head down but within an angle. It's kind of a movement dive. You can really get ripping across the sky, get some really insane vertical speeds. A lot of fun. I'm reasonably good at that. And then there's sit flying, which I'm not very good at. I don't do it very often. It's not natural to me. It's basically sitting like you're in a chair, and that's how you're skydiving, and you can fly around with people doing that. And I'm not really good at that. I just haven't done it much. It's foreign to me. And I can kind of do it in the sky, but like you said, like I mentioned, there's an unlimited amount of space in the sky. So if you're off a little bit, if you're moving around, it's not a big deal. But I'm going to try to learn how to do it in the wind tunnel, which is not unlimited. There's literally plexiglass walls on either side of you, and you can only go so far until you smash into those walls. So I think Claire and Liam have their work cut out for me, because I'm not particularly very good at it, and I haven't done a sit fly in over 2 years, so I guess we'll see how they do, or how I do. Anyway, let's go do it.
So here we are at iFly Oceanside, where I work as an indoor skydiving instructor. We've got a giant wind tunnel here, 14 feet to work with. We've got 4 fans at the top. It's a recirculating wind tunnel. We can adjust the wind speeds depending on which orientation you're flying at, or how baggy your suit is, what body position you're in. It's basically just simulating the free fall portion of skydiving. So it's an awesome tool for newer skydivers and experienced flyers as well. It can get kind of sketchy here and there. It's a lot of fun. It's really tricky. You're working with such a small space versus when you're skydiving, you've got a lot of room. So the walls can come at you pretty fast, but with the proper training, you can get pretty skilled in here, and it translates to the sky and makes you a ninja flyer. So today we are going to be teaching my dad, Kerry, how to sit fly. He doesn't have a ton of experience in the wind tunnel, but he's got an incredible amount of skydiving experience. So kind of an interesting student compared to somebody who's newer and just learning everything. We're not fast tracking him, but definitely treating him a little bit differently versus somebody who doesn't have so much experience and time just understanding their body and how it reacts to the wind. So we'll see how it goes. Like that, then you can press your heels down.
I'm getting in to the tunnel with this.
Wait until the upper half of your body gets big, chest open, head back.
Where there's this whole belly band strap, you're going to fit really nice inside there.
Now, before teaching me how to actually sit fly, She first had to teach me the art of flying on your back, or at least get me to the point where I could do it well. Unfortunately, it didn't go nearly as well as I'd hoped. But after a few minutes, I got some measure of control. Seeing I was not completely out of control, she decided to crank up the wind speed just a little bit and try a little sit flying, which I was sort of able to do. After that first session in the tunnel, we sat down and watched the video while Claire coached me on what I could do better, which was pretty much everything. The next skill we worked on was how to go from flying on my back to standing back up on the net. A simple task that was frustratingly difficult to master. And here you'll see, the slightest mistake can have immediate consequences.
Alright.
Well, that was embarrassing.
Nah, not that bad.
I mean, for not having been in the tunnel over 2 years, I did maybe one sit fly jump last year, maybe none the year before.
Yeah.
But I gotta be honest, I wasn't mentally prepared for that first one. I mean, it was kind of rushed. I wasn't ready. And it showed. I mean, but I thought I'd be better than that. That was
honestly pretty impressive for, the amount of time you've even spent in the tunnel, and it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Haven't been free flying much. Yeah, it was not bad. I mean, always room for improvement, but nothing too sketchy happened.
No, we didn't.
You weren't bellying out. You didn't slam any walls too hard or anything. So yeah.
No, I mean, I felt a little more comfortable at the end, but definitely have lost whatever tunnel skills I had.
Yeah,
a couple
which
years
is
ago,
like
which
small,
was not
still
much
small
at all.
Amount of experience.
It's just so small.
Yeah.
The walls are closing in on me.
Oh yeah. Not as much room in there as in the sky. Huh?
All right. Well, yeah, that was
we got some
humbling,
things to smooth out.
we made some progress. We'll go do it again tomorrow. So
yeah.
See you then.
Good start.
The next day, it was time to try some actual sit flying. First, a couple of small drills.
Work it, can I hold?
off we went. And things went a lot better once I started to get the hang of it. I flew a lot smoother, my control was better, and I didn't smash into the tunnel once. And then, while I rested my shoulders, Claire and one of the other instructors showed me what I was working for. Of course, I was never going to get to that level, but it was really fun to watch. Claire is simply amazing in the tunnel. And then to finish things off, we decided to do a quick session on our bellies just so I could have some success. And then to finish things off, we decided to do a quick session on our bellies just to have a little fun.
All right. How was that?
That felt a lot better. I gotta tell you, my shoulders are killing me after that. I mean, 3 days of this. I'm really glad prior to this trip I was doing a lot of shoulder exercises, but still there's no simulating that constant.
It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot of pressure on the shoulders.
It's getting pretty sloppy there at the end, but I thought, Well, what do you think?
You're leaning back more, so you are getting more surface area on your back. Much better control of the legs. The legs before were like all over the place, super squirrely.
Happy legs.
But yeah, exactly. But yeah, you're starting to get more control of the legs, getting them in a little bit better position, which also helps take some pressure off the arms. I mean, it's gonna be a lot, especially when you're first learning and you're just forcing everything, just like pushing with all the lift you can find. But once you're placing it a little bit better, instead of trying to push on the wind, it was looking really good.
Okay.
Not curling up as much, standing up a little bit more proud. Yeah, no, it was good. It looks good. We're getting the fours backwards, up and down. You got some 360s. Those are pretty smooth, actually.
Thanks a lot, Claire. Appreciate it.
Tunnel flying.
Tunnel flying. So that was 3 days of tunnel flying. Not a lot of full-time doing it, but I made a lot of really good progress. And now I'm going to take these skills back to Baldwin, see if they translate into the sky. Hopefully I can come back a couple times this summer, get some more tunnel time, kind of build on what I've learned. I mean, learning how to fly well in the tunnel is an hours-long, years-long endeavor. I don't have the opportunity to do it that much. Most of my time is actually in the sky, but this is something that I really want to continue. I want to continue doing with Claire and see if I get better. Anyway, thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.